Hi, I'm Natalie Osborne, and I'm the co-author of the international bestseller, Ignite Your Leadership, proven tools for leaders to energize teams, fuel momentum, and accelerate results. I'd like to take a moment to share a little bit about my chapter, Powering Personal Energy and the KW of Energized Leaders. In our modern world, where we're plugged in 24/7, it's not uncommon for many of us to feel tired, burnt out, and like we're running on empty. We have a human energy crisis, and it's costing us both personally and professionally hours of time and millions of dollars. In our personal lives, it's costing us our happiness, our fulfillment, and our livelihood. And in our companies, where people are the fuel of our organizations, we're shorting the circuit on high performance and high productivity. However, while time is not a renewable energy resource, our ability to re-energize our personal energy is 100% renewable. And when recharging our personal energy, we become happier, healthier, more fulfilled in both our lives and in our careers. By igniting 3 simple KW and becoming crystal clear in knowing who we are, knowing what we want, and knowing why we want it, we power our personal energy and we transform ourselves into energized leaders. Within all of us is this incredible potential and capacity to ignite our personal energy, which is only limited by how much we choose to limit ourselves. And when an energized leader wisely chooses to power their personal energy, ignite their own KW, and fuel their full potential, they energize others around them to do the same. Our capacity to be happy, productive, and successful is driven by how well we're able to renew, refuel, and recharge our personal energy. So I find it helpful to think of the simple circuit. One in which we have this unlimited potential and capacity to positively power our lives. One in which we have the control to fuel our goals and our dreams simply by flipping a switch and energizing action. And as with an electrical circuit, we'll encounter resistance. Obstacles and emotions in our lives that will challenge the energy flow as we drive towards our goals and our dreams. By powering our KW and creating clarity in knowing who we are, knowing what we want, and knowing why we want it, we generate the ability to overcome this resistance. With a simple circuit, Ohm's law, or V equals IR, reflects how voltage is directly proportional to the amount of electric current flowing through a resistance. In powering our lives, we can think of V equals IR in the following way. The value, V, that I create is directly proportional to the responsibility, or R, that I take for generating it. Our personal value is our self-worth, the value we bring to our relationships, the value we provide in the services we offer or at work. By choosing to take responsibility for how we power our thoughts, our behaviors, and our actions, we put ourselves in charge of our lives. Furthermore, when we take responsibility for valuing ourselves, we increase our self-esteem, generating more self-confidence and powering our ability to provide even greater value in this world. My friend Sybil creatively defines personal power as P, our potential, O, the opportunities we choose to pursue, W, the wisdom we carry, E, the effort we exert, and R, the responsibility we take. I love how her definition captures that igniting our personal energy and our personal power is our responsibility. Energized leaders know that taking responsibility for fueling their value and the value they put forth in the world will positively power their lives and the lives of others around them. We can take that simple circuit analogy one step further by reframing the formula P equals IV, the formula for power. In this case, P equals IV becomes my personal power, or P, is directly proportional to how I take responsibility for generating more value, or V, in the world. You can use P equals IV to energize your personal power by simply asking yourself, how can I power more value? Variations of this question include, yet are not limited to, how can I power more value as an individual? How can I power more value in this relationship? How can I power more value in this situation? How can I power more value in this project? How can I power more value within my organization? How can I power more value becomes a mantra of an energized leader. Making it a habit to continuously ask yourself how you can power more value will maximize your personal energy. By flipping our power switch and taking responsibility for our personal energy, we take charge of our lives. We tap into that incredible potential within us, energizing ourselves and our dreams. In charging towards our goals, we have the capacity to overcome any resistance we'll encounter. We're happier, healthier, more fulfilled in our personal lives. We power more productivity and more profitability in our professional lives. By choosing to power more value, we become energized leaders. While simple, when it comes to personal energy, V equals IR and P equals IV are both extremely powerful and loaded formulas. Putting them into practice requires synthesizing all three of the KWs. Knowing who, knowing what, and knowing why. Knowing who we are and being honest about our strengths, weaknesses, and how we need to grow takes courage. While knowing what we want may seem simple, taking action, measuring our progress, listening to feedback, being willing to learn new things, and adjusting our strategies to ensure success takes commitment. And finally, we need powerful whys to continuously fuel our momentum. Whys that will help us overcome frustration and keep us from quitting and decreasing our value in the world. Creating clarity in knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and knowing why you want it isn't easy. It takes work to power our personal energy. Yet simply defined, energy is the capacity for work. And within each of us is a depth of energy that can be positively or negatively fueled. As energized leaders, we need to realize how much of this capacity is always there. And ultimately, the energy we power, positive or negative, will make or break our success in our lives. It is our responsibility to power the positive energy. As energized leaders, when we find ways to ignite our personal energy, our own KW, and the collective KW within our organizations, we create an unstoppable force to power unlimited creativity, growth, and positive transformation in our organizations, our lives, and our world. As energized leaders, we can wisely choose to fuel our personal energy, ignite our own KW. By taking responsibility to power more value, we positively energize ourselves and our others around us to do the same. I believe our own personal energy, our KW, is our most powerful, most renewable human energy resource. And each day, we get to choose how to energize it. How will you choose to positively power your personal energy? Thank you.